She is the first Chinese Communist Party General Secretary born after the establishment of the People's Republic of China. Xi Jinping is considered one of the most successful members of the Princelings, a group of politicians who are descendants of the early Chinese communist revolutionaries. In 1963, his father, Xi Zhongshun, was purged from the Communist Party and sent to work in a factory in Luoyang, in Henan province. Political commentators have called Xi Jinping the most powerful Chinese leader since Chairman Mao Zedong. Xi has also abandoned the collective leadership model of the post-Mao leaders. He vowed to crack down on corruption almost immediately after becoming president. In his inaugural speech as General Secretary, Xi mentioned that fighting corruption was one of the toughest challenges for the party. Xi joined the Communist Youth League of China in 1971, after being rejected 7 times. He then applied to join the Chinese Communist Party 10 times and was accepted on his 10th attempt in 1974. In May 1966, the Cultural Revolution cut Xi's secondary education short, when all classes were stopped so students could criticize their teachers. Student militants ransacked the Xi family home and one of his sisters, Xi Haiping, committed suicide. His father was imprisoned in 1968, during the Cultural Revolution. Without the protection of his father, Xi was sent to work in Liangjihou village, in Shanxi province, in 1969 in Mao Zedong's Down to the Countryside movement, where he lived in a cave house. After a few months, he ran away to Beijing. He was arrested during a crackdown on deserters from the countryside and sent to a work camp to dig ditches. Following Xi's rise to the leadership of the Chinese Communist Party, he was called Xi Dada, but this stopped in April 2016. The village of Liangjihou, where he was sent to work in the 1960s, has become a sort of shrine decorated with CCP propaganda and murals about his early life. He is sometimes called their pilot at the helm. And on December 25, 2019, the Politburo officially named Xi their People's Leader, a title only Chairman Mao Zedong had held. China's economy has grown under Xi, with GDP in nominal terms more than doubling from $8.53 trillion in 2012, to $17.73 trillion in 2021, although the rate of growth slowed from 7.9% in 2012, to 6% in 2019. He stressed the importance of high-quality growth, rather than inflated growth. His administration pursued a debt deleveraging campaign, seeking to slow and cut the unsustainable amount of debt China has built up during its economic growth. China's total non-financial sector debt-to-GDP ratio reached 270.9% in 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, and fell to around 262.5% by 2021, before going up again to 273.2% in 2022, mainly due to the pressure from the zero-COVID policies on local finance.